Alright, so when I was going around doing the photography event and talking to the guide to trigger the quest, like that guy right there, it also sort of triggered some dialogue over here when I was running around. So I'm thinking that there's something going on here. So let's go check it out. Oh look, there's a guy buried in the sand with some hostile crabs near him.
Step right up.
Let's talk to this guy right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You're my saviors. I, Henry, will never forget your kindness. Let's focus on a more important matter. Paimon's curious how you ended up here. Those crabs must have been attracted here by the aroma of some roast chicken. Paimon is attracted here by that too. No, that's different. Those crabs were probably choosing between me and the roast chicken as the starter. Just the thought that they might have chosen the fresh starter gives me chills. I'm more curious about why you're buried in the ground. Yeah, do you need help? Naturally. No. No. Do not help me out. Whoa. Okay, okay. We heard you loud and clear. Let's go, traveler. No. Wait, please. Huh? What's up? Here's the thing. Please listen to me carefully. This is a brand new beauty fad. You don't need to shout. Paimon's ears hurt. Worry not, I am perfectly sane person. I am adapting a beauty practice that is scientific and healthy, which is why I buried myself in the moist sand with my own hands. It's really hard to bury your arms yourself. Just saying that. Please leave. Do not block my sunlight. Let's go? Since you're curious, then you leave me with no choice but to explain the magic of this skincare treatment. The calm worms in the sand can clear the... so loud. Traveler, what is up with this person? Paimon can't understand his words at all. This is really weird. Is that so? What do you think? Let's check the vicinity first. Huh? Are you leaving? Yes, we'll look around and come back later. Okay, off you go. Investigate the chicken. So that must have been put down recently because there's no sand stuck to it. And this is a shovel, which he couldn't have used to bury himself, as we all know. Strange machine, it's broken too. And two suspicious looking people in black. Hello! And they proceed to ignore us when we say hello. Hey, don't leave Paimon in this awkward silence. Hello. What a beautiful day. About the person over there. What person? I don't know the person you're talking about. We're just taking a walk. Yes, that's right. We are just taking a walk. A walk taken by us, two totally ordinary people. You know, the way you word that makes it sound even more sus. What a beautiful day and what a wonderful thing walking is, don't you think? Taking a walk is totally normal. I'm sure you understand. What are you guys even talking about? Did you hear someone calling for help? A man is buried in the ground over there and almost got eaten by crabs. What? Something like that happened while we were taking walks? While we take walks? On such a beautiful day? If he gets eaten by crabs, that'll be really funny. A real pity. Yeah, you totally gave yourself away there, dude. Shame, we won't let this happen. We can't let this happen. If we run into something like this during our walk, we will not be bystanders. If. What are you guys doing here? Taking a walk? Like we said, taking a walk. Okay, so you talked very suspiciously. You are being suspicious. And now you're saying that if you came across something like that, you would help them. And we just told you that there was somebody like that, and you're not budging to help. You are very sus. Like we said, taking a walk. You really didn't notice anything weird. No, none at all. Yeah, none at all, except that the two of you are interrupting our walk. Taking walks is very personal. We do not like being interrupted. Okay, so last point. If you're walking, why are you standing in one spot? We suggest that you find a good place for walks. The Fountain of Lucine, for instance, is a pretty good place. This is where we take walks. I mean, where we feel the nature. That's why we don't want to be interrupted. Goodbye. You guys are pretty sus. Okay, talk to Henry. Don't doubt me. I buried myself with my own hands. This is the latest beauty trend. Traveler, any thoughts? Nearby shovel. How do you even manage to bury yourself like that? Roast chicken. The skin is grilled to perfection, fragrant and crispy. The sizzling fat inside is releasing 1,000 aromatic compounds that speak of tenderness that melts in the mouth. It looks delicious. Almost ate Henry's head or the roast chicken. The latest beauty fad in a very weird attitude, but why did he have to scream and shout then? Shout so that he can be heard. Did he shout so that other people than us could hear him? Speaking of such people, they are obviously not taking a walk. Let's associate the nearby shovel with the walker duo. Oh, I can just do it with everything. Bearing roast chicken. I see Henry. No. No, it's not that. Catching crabs. I see Henry went to lure the crabs with the roast chicken. Henry is afraid of asking for our help because he is scared of the walker duo. So the reason why the walker duo makes Henry scared is... they were the ones who buried Henry. Yeah, I have done not. This is the latest beauty trend. Wow, when did you? We are taking a walk. Taking walks is a form of exercise. Exercise involves movement. Movement is what brought us here. Did you do this? So what if? Oh, Hunter, I remember now. Take a good look at him. That's the person he told us not to mess with. Right, right. What are you whispering about? Nothing. We were just taking a walk. That's right. We were just taking a walk. If there's nothing else, we'll keep walking and walk to other places. Wait, don't you have to do anything scary to me anymore? Lesson has been learned, if you know what I mean. What lesson? Nothing. I mean, roast chicken is dangerous and invites trouble. See it as a valuable lesson. Let's go. The roast chicken is deboard. Forget the roast chicken. We should continue our walk. Okay. Thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. Seems it exactly like that Traveler said. Like what Traveler said, excuse me. Let's help Henry out. But digging you out is a really exhausting job, so my mom will take the roast chicken as payment. Alright, fine. It takes a while to help, it takes you a while to help Henry out of the sand and take the barrel off him. You start enjoying the delicious roast chicken with Paimon. Henry seems as if he's about to drool, but he holds back the desire to have a share to keep his promise and maintain his dignity. However, seeing Henry trying really hard to look unaffected, Paimon offers to share the roast chicken with Henry. The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives out an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. Freedom! Ah, the sweet taste of freedom. Though not as satisfying as roast chicken is, freedom sure is sweet. So what does the board that you are holding stand for? Um, oh, this? It represents protest, of course. Against what? How should I put this? They are the ones who buried me. They didn't stop me from working hard, which is why I want to protest. Wait, why do they want you to stop working hard? Can you keep a secret? Of course, your secrets are safe with Paimon. Then you are safe with me, too. But I'm afraid I can't tell. Hey, are you making fun of Paimon? Let's talk about something else then. Okay. What's with the barrel you were wearing? Is that a form of protest as well? Huh? That I don't know. Before they buried me, they put that barrel on me. A dead born of their twisted tastes, I'd wager. Or a deed born, excuse me. And why did you end up buried by them? Because they are terrible, terrible people. They just grabbed me for no reason at all and buried me in the sand. They wanted me dead. No reason at all, huh? Really? Of course. Didn't you see? I was literally buried in the sand. If they didn't want me dead, why else would they do it? That makes sense. Traveler, what do you think? Let's see, there's a broken machine. A machine with an unclear purpose. Seems like it's no longer functioning. Is it related to the situation here? The barrel that the Walker duo put around Henry's chest before he was buried. Under such circumstances, the barrel prevents the sand from applying pressure to the chest so that Henry would not be suffocated, which is to say the Walker did not want to kill him, so their true intention was almost ate Henry's head or the roast chicken. The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. But Henry was buried, so he couldn't eat it, though it feels kind of weird. The roast chicken was placed in front of him because if it were Paimon, she might have fallen for that. Yes, I see it. The Walker duo used to want to use Henry to trap crabs. I don't think that's it either. They mentioned lesson before leaving. Seems like they want to teach Henry a lesson by burying him in the sand and letting him see the roast chicken that he couldn't reach. But why? Judging from the clues from the scene, the reason could only be this: that he broke a machine. What? So they didn't intend to kill me at all? You guys are really observant. That's right, I was the one who broke the machine. But why did you break the machine? Why indeed? Because a long time ago, I lived a poor, miserable life. I was really depressed. Then I met a guy who gave me a healthy drink that lifted my spirits. He was really kind to me, so I wanted to pay him back for his kindness. One day I had my chance. He introduced me to some very rich people and asked me to help them. All I did was menial work, such as collecting mechanical parts that belonged to the Fontaine Research Institute. The rich people paid me a pretty sum for those chores. Whoa, sounds pretty awesome, right? This time they asked me to find this strange machine, take the core out, and deliver the core to them. I can both repay my bro and make some money. I've got to give my all. But those terrible people, perhaps they hated seeing me working here hard to change my life for the better. They interfered with my work and warned me against delivering the precision components to my employers. But I wouldn't let them win. I took the job and protested against their behavior. As a result, like they said, or like you said, I was taught a lesson. Oh, poor you. But is this job of yours so well paid? Of course. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to tell you why I'm protesting. However, since you saved my life, not as much as saving your life, I mean. I also thought that since you two are really observant, I might as well tell you the truth. You can see it as a collaboration. Such strange machines have been deployed above ground and underwater. It's easy to spot such machines. They all they all produce a particular light around them. Handle it for me and bring me the specific cores inside it. There should be 7 in total. After it's done, we'll split the earnings 50-50. Deal? What do these machines do? They destroy the environment. These machines are evil stuff. Destroy how? How am I going to know? I'm not a member of the Fontaine Research Institute. Anomalies have already occurred, so it has to be hazardous to the environment. Well, that sounds reasonable. Every time we see any supernatural environment during our adventures, there's bound to be some trouble that we have to deal with. Trevor, why don't we help Henry? Ha! Great, it's settled then. Bring me 7 cores. Let's become rich together. So, this? Oh, it's called Truly Mouthwatering. So do they actually give me a thing to follow? No, they don't. I have to find these things. Lovely. And the one that was sitting over here is now gone. I wonder if there's one by each of these towers. Let's check this one out. Don't see one that way. Let's see if there's one this way. Don't see one this way. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're necessarily near these structures for the relays. So I'm probably going to have to bring up a map for it later. So for now, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys later.